Here we go.
Oh my gosh, it's Be Real.
It's Be Real at the start of our first podcast.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow, that is actually iconic. We'll put that right here. Wait, make some room for the Be Real. Boom. Welcome to our first
people are
ever
gonna
show.
See our shoes and towel in the background.
That was actually, oh no.
Okay.
That was actually our best ever way we could have introduced this.
Yeah.
Because it took all of the weirdness away. We were like, we need to come up with something that rhymes. But now we haven't done any of that.
Well, welcome to our podcast. I'm Kristen.
I'm Zach.
And this is our
podcast.
That's
actually good. Welcome back. I'm Kristen. I'm Zach. This is our podcast.
And then we get like a trumpet going.
No, you talk. No, okay. I was going to say you could do the intro.
Welcome back. I'm Kristen. And I'm Zach. And this is our podcast. Are you just testing the audio levels with that?
I'm just letting you go.
Oh, thank you.
Because this week we're talking about
us.
If you can't tell by the wall.
We love us.
That is what I was going to say.
No, we are going to just talk about ourselves for a little bit, which
yeah,
I guess is mostly what a podcast is.
Get to know you episode, you know? Imagine
I feel like we're going to use a lot of, what is it called when it's like, when we have all those on the board over there, YOWM? What are those called? Not alliteration, but like. Acronyms. So this is our GTNY.
K. No, don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us like that,
getting to know us. So, to kind of start us out, we're going to talk about how we met.
Talking about how we met, how we started
I feel
dating.
like we need like one of those like whoosh sounds.
How did I get here? Freeze frame.
Well,
you get into it. Yeah, you go. You go.
Well, back in good old 2016. It's been a long time. How many years ago was 2016? 9?
That's why I just did the mouth trumpet too. It's been a long, long time. You see it's all come together? We
really have a plan with all this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Theories within our podcast.
The theories, how we got together?
So 2016, I was 14 years old.
That's good.
Might as well say it.
Yeah, just friggin' lead with that, Kristen.
I was 14.
And I was 17. So you know what? Both children. Okay.
And we both
the age difference is gonna come up probably a lot. This story.
I mean, we're just gonna be honest about it. We don't want to lie.
We don't want to lie. On our first podcast, we gotta save that for like at least episode 3. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll talk more about our childhood later. You know, get into the trauma and stuff.
Oh yes.
But,
huge
big part of both of our stories.
Of trauma for both of us.
Big part of both of our stories is that we grew up homeschooled. So we did our good old fashioned schooling at home. And part of what comes with being a homeschooler is doing a homeschool co-op. If you have not been to a co-op as a homeschooler, are you really a homeschooler?
Honestly.
And we'll get back to co-op later. We have some stuff to talk about.
I think if you are homeschooled and you don't have like a sports league or like a co-op or like, then that is the stereotype that people think of when they think of homeschooling. Like you really might just be in your basement all day.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Nothing
but love.
Oh, I just hit the mic. Okay.
It's fine. I can't imagine how loud this is. How are we looking with that? Pretty good.
It's not bad. Anyway, so we met at a homeschool co-op. It was the senior year. It was my freshman year. And we were just hanging, just chilling. It was an arts co-op. So we did some musical theater together. We took some classes and we kind of just hung out 2016. And Zach graduated, spring of 2017. And
But we had been talking.
Well, it hadn't even been talking yet. We were just vibing.
And
we had a really great friend group that year. You had some really good friends. I had some really good friends.
But I mean, we had physically talked is what I meant.
Oh, yeah. We knew each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we had been talking. It's not like graduation day. We were like, also, what's your name?
As part of our story, when did you start liking me?
Well, we'll get there. But also, let's talk about, there were like 12 people in this homeschool co-op. So, of course, we had talked.
I'm literally looking for a crowd right now. I'm like, I need someone to agree with me right now. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so I liked Zach. Big surprise. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Just keep going with the truth, man.
I'm just trying to speak
No,
through
you're
it.
doing good. You're doing good. No, you're right. Because I do want to spend 5 hours on this. So this is great.
We can get into the
You're
nitty gritty
doing
later
a
if you
great
really want to
pace.
know like all the texts that were sent.
We just read them.
That would be a funny podcast.
That actually would go
We
crazy.
should do that.
someday.
Let us know if you want us to read our old text
You
logs.
don't.
You do. So we oh gosh, where was I in the story? Oh, so Zach graduated, and that whole summer we hung out with all of our friends. Like we were going to the drive-in, hanging out, and like
Thanks.
we slowly, I feel like a very important part of our story is that you made me download Facebook Messenger to communicate with you.
Keep in mind, I am old.
Keep in mind, you were only 17. 18, I guess, at that
I was
point.
18 by then.
And I was 15 then.
Okay, but we
grown.
were friends first. So let's keep going.
You made me download Facebook Messenger
Mhm.
to text. And spoiler
No.
alert,
You downloaded Facebook, and I was like, "Welcome to the club," because you didn't have any social media.
I had Instagram, I had
Wow,
Snapchat.
this is really
It was
boomer moment for
merely
me.
for texting. Like you were like, this is how the cool kids
I thought
communicate.
Messenger in 2016, 17 was cooler than it was now. I had more group chats.
Spoiler
People were
alert, we
yapping on it.
still only use Facebook Messenger to talk.
We're really just, this whole podcast is just to out ourselves on how not cool we are, but this is true.
I mean, again, we're not
like
lying until next
exclusively,
week. So,
I recently pinned a bunch of contacts in my phone.
and I'm not even pinned.
I was going to say, you are my number one pinned.
Oh, that's
Will I
really
ever
nice.
use
Text you?
that?
No.
It's just because of our marriage that you're pinned to the top, because I will never text you. We only Facebook Messenger each other. That's crazy.
That is crazy. So, we started messaging, and we kind of talked like every couple days. And I was young, obviously. I hadn't dated anyone before. I had little crushes here and there, but
I also had not dated anyone.
yeah. But we started talking just about life. We were sync watching The Office. So like I would watch a couple episodes, he would watch the same couple. We had not seen The Office before, and then we would talk about them. So small talk, you know?
We weren't like pushing play at the same time though.
No.
We did that during COVID, but
we did
didn't.
that later with Friends.
Yeah.
So
With Friends.
the TV show Friends.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
really, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, we got to know each other is the main moral of what we've been trying to say for the last 5 minutes. And
Because we're both yappers.
We are yappers. We then decided, let's keep hanging out. Let's keep doing adventures together. And we did some fun stuff that summer. We sang the national anthem at the baseball stadium. We saw lots of movies at the drive-in. We had lots of dinners together. And then October 4th, 2017,
Wow.
this old guy,
Iconic.
old man right here.
This.
Did you just check
So
to see if
this-
that spiked?
No, I checked because I don't know how to talk about this story because it's so embarrassing.
It's okay. It's our life.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So I feel like you're just doing such a good job. You should just keep going.
Okay. Well, basically, Zach had also, spoiler alert, liked me. Starting middle of that summer.
Correct.
Took him a little longer, but when you're good, you're good. As my good friend Emma would say.
She does say that a lot.
Anyway, Zach met with me and my parents, so embarrassing, and sat down with us.
Because we've been talking a lot.
in a
And because
Panera.
I was older and because I was volunteering at the homeschool group and I was like, well, I was getting paid like $1 an hour. I had like a $500 check for a year's worth of work. So I don't even know how much money that was, but like $1 an hour. So I was like on staff. So they were like, hey, you can't date Kristen. I was like, I'm not dating Kristen. The staff said that. And I was like, I'm not. And then they were like, okay, and you can't drive her places to like, because I'd like pick you up and then other friends up and we'd like go see movies, or in groups we'd go meet at each other's houses and have like dinner at your house or dinner at a friend's house. And so they were like, you can't just drive her. And they made all these like comments, and then they were like, you have to like not. And I'm like, I'm not dating her. So then I met with her and both of her parents on a random Thursday after. What about Thursday?
It was a Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon.
October 4th, 2017. You could check it.
I want to check and see.
I got it.
We met, and I was like, and what did you think I was going to say?
I thought he was going to ask to date me.
I can't believe we're just making a video talking
you
about
were
this.
just graduating. You were just graduating, so I was wondering if you were going to say you were leaving the state to go to school, to college.
And I would bring your parents there for that?
I did. That's why I was confused.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So, like...
I mean, there's no context to guess because this whole thing isn't a thing. But I asked her parents' permission to not date her. It's the infamous day I asked her parents' permission to not date.
October 4th, 2017.
When you're good, you're good. with dates.
So he asked me not to date me, is really what he said. He said, I like you, but I can't date you yet.
And also wouldn't have been the move at the time.
No, I
because
was
I was
only
doing
15.
college. You were in high school.
Yeah.
I was working.
I was only a sophomore in high school.
And so we were like, I was like, we're friends. And I just wanted to be upfront about it and be like, hey, we're friends.
Which I appreciate. Communication is always the key.
Communication. And so then
we stayed
infamously
friends.
Not dated for a year and a half. And that's what we always call that season of life. Yeah, a little over a year. Year and some change.
Yeah. And so we just kept
only
hanging
hung out
out
in groups with
and friends.
And kept like doing seeing movies, going to dinners.
For that semester. And then
for both.
Beginning of 2018 we started driving together again because you weren't volunteering at the school anymore.
That's right. That is true.
And so we continued to get to know each other, continued texting on Facebook Messenger, continued watching.
But it was still always in
TV.
Groups.
Oh yeah. All the hangouts and stuff. And then what day did we start dating, Zachariah?
Always want to be in groups.
When did we start dating?
Groups are annoying. When did we start dating? Oh, November 28th, 2018. It was another Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday.
See, I guessed that, but I was
I
right.
remember that because because you thought it would be cooler to start dating on Saturday, December 1st.
Oh, so cool. Oh, can you even imagine
how
much cooler we'd be today if that were true? It would be so cool.
And so we started dating. I kind of rushed things because we had talked about like in that year of waiting, like when are we going to start dating?
I was like, you got a lot more high school. I've got a lot more college and work.
What's the rush? Like, we're just going to keep getting to know each other. Why be official?
But then when you hung out with me and I was going with my friend to the DMV and me and my friend were at the DMV, I think that was your final straw.
I was like, why are we just not dating?
Can we just stop always being with other people? We're like going to the DMV with people to like have the excuse of having other people around when that was like we were past a lot of life at that point.
Yeah.
You know, like it was time to switch, but I was locked in. I was fine. And then she is the little bit of an instigator.
I called him and was like, what are we doing?
You called me at like midnight.
What's happening? And so we started dating. Our first date was super cute. We went ice skating. And
it's on this channel.
It is.
You can watch it.
You can watch it, please. So that was 2018. And then we dated 2019.
And we vlogged all of it.
2020.
Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't
2021.
vlog that or that. We vlogged a little bit in 21.
2022. And so we dated for 4 years, almost 4 years.
And in that
3.5 years. And in that time, I graduated high school. I started going to college. You graduated college. You started your real estate license or company. You started being a realtor. Mm-hmm. And a lot happened in those years. And so we dated for 3.5 years. And then, do you remember what day you proposed to me?
May 19th, 2022. I'm actually not that bad with dates.
So we started getting engaged. We got engaged. May 19th, 2022. And you can also watch that engagement on this channel. So we won't go into it.
Going into your senior year of college.
Going into my senior year of college. I did college in 3 years. During 2020, since I was homeschooled, I did some classes online. So got to skip ahead a year. And yeah, so we got engaged and it was wonderful. And you should watch the video if you want to know how all of that went down.
And then we also stopped vlogging again. And now we're back. But we got married. Oh, what day did we get married, babe?
I don't remember. I'm just kidding. We got married June 20th, 2023. Sorry, I'm crunching on ice, which is probably annoying.
2 years ago. 20 months and 4 days from today.
Insane. And so, yeah, we got married in 2023 and June, and it was wonderful. And we went on a wonderful honeymoon to...
Here's a picture.
Oh, yep. Ding.
I think I'm cutting my face off in that.
That's okay.
Frame.
My face is the one that matters.
Facts. And then there's some more pictures.
And I graduated right before we got married. We got married. We went on a honeymoon to Disney World and to Cancun. And then we came back. And since then, we have just been figuring out life as a married couple. We bought a house together.
This one
that we're in. And we bought a car. Trying to think of other big married things we've done.
What other big things did we buy?
Oh, laundry machine. Laundry.
Oh yes, we bought a washing machine. Kristen's British, so she calls it a laundry machine.
I don't think they even call that.
I thought they called that in England.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Australia, or maybe it's none of it.
I think it's just me.
we bought this couch.
We furnished a home.
Oh, that is what you were gonna say. Keep going.
And
other stuff other than buying things
we've
too.
just been
But
living life. So
she's done let's think 4 million musicals.
You've sold some
I've sold
houses.
1 billion houses. Yeah, just killing it.
And so that's basically us and how we met. So we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary this June, which is crazy to think about. We just had our 20-month anniversary last week. And yeah, so that's kind of our story and who we are. And we can definitely get into more details about what wedding planning was like.
Can we go backwards to like our dating life?
Sure.
Because I feel like we are really fun, but we were pretty fun when we were dating because we had no money. And so we had to be really scrappy.
And so, let's talk about
now we have
this.
a little money, but then we had no money.
The first thing we did is we got Movie Pass.
That's facts. Wait, what? It was in fact Movie Pass.
And so Movie Pass was where you could see every movie in movie theaters.
Not A-list.
No, Movie Pass. Mm-hmm. Every movie in movie theaters one time.
Well, when we signed up, it was that. The rules changed quite a bit.
Well, that's what we started with.
Yes.
And so we would just go to the theaters. That's kind of before we were dating, though.
And during. Well, the Movie Pass, you're right.
But we would go with a bunch of friends, and then we would always go out to Village Inn and get the Vib.
Oh my gosh, our Vib days. See,
Should
this
we
is
go
what
to
I'm
Village
talking
Inn
about.
right after this?
We just record another we just move this whole set. That's awesome. To Village Inn. And
something else we were big into is we got Elitch's passes for 4 years. And spent the entire...
It was about... I think we did 2019. No, we did 2018, 2019.
2021.
Not 2022, but then we did
2021. Or 2022.
It was 22. So we did 3 years.
Yeah.
We took 2 years off.
Because of the Rona. Dun, dun, dun.
Why did that get me? You're going to say the Rona. Okay. But yeah, we didn't go to Elitch's those 2 years. But I just feel like we were so good at cheap dates. We should do a whole episode on that.
Yeah. All of those things that we could
This was so fun.
I probably still have that in my notes app, meals we could eat for under $10. I don't even know.
We made a video of that.
I don't even know if that's available anymore. Possible?
For sure, no. For sure not. Option.
And let's see what else.
Well, I was just going backwards.
Yeah, but anyway.
But then we planning the wedding. We're gonna do an episode on wedding planning too.
Yeah, we can talk about that. We're gonna talk about our life now, more in detail what we've been doing since we've been married. Those are the big things. But yeah, anything else you want to know? If you want to know more about why we waited so long, or more about our dating story, or anything like that, let us know in the comments.
But until then, we've got a couple segments planned for you that we're going to do every week. So
every week. So you're going to get used to these. You're going to love them. One segment I want to add, which I think would be funny, is I want you to guess what we're drinking in our mugs.
Ooh, they can't see it. So they
exactly.
have to guess off of vibes? Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. That's awesome. They have to guess based on our vibes.
What's in the glass?
Could be water. It
could be.
But you know I don't like water enough. Come on.
Oh, it has a slurping noise to it.
Yes, it does.
It sounded thin, not thick.
Did it? Did it?
Anyway.
I actually know what you mean by that. That's crazy.
So leave in the comments what you think we're drinking. All right. So here are kind of our segments we're going to be doing every week on this channel.
I'm sorry. I've not moved on from it. I just think that's so ridiculous. I know, but it's my favorite thing of this whole show so far. Don't misunderstand. I love it. Okay.
Because we can never drink and see through glasses now.
Yeah, or we could and give them a little hint.
So number one, we have a whiteboard over there, which is what we're looking at. Number one
I've
question
stared
is
at that whiteboard and this laptop here to make sure the audio is going.
WHYUM, which stands for what's on your mind this week, Zachariah?
So
And this is a live
unrestricted.
reaction. Unrestricted. Anything that we want to, that's on our mind. And it's my live reaction. I don't know what he's going to bring up. He doesn't know what I'm bringing up. And
True.
we're just going to talk about it for like 5 minutes. So what's on your mind?
Okay. This is literally the most recent thing on my mind. I hate going to the grocery store. And you know this about me.
I do. You always are mad.
But I'm not. No, kind of. But I'm not going to fight you on that. That's definitely my grumpiest mood is grocery shopping. But you love it. And it's your fave. She loves it.
Love it.
But she doesn't love to go alone. But I also, it stresses me out. And I never knew why it was stressing me out. And then today, there was no one in there. We go to Trader Joe's. There was no one in there. It was like basically empty. So much more fun. So I think I only don't like shop. I think that's why I hate going to Costco too. Because it's so crowded. And I think I hate crowds for grocery shopping. And I think that's why I hate it so much. That's it.
I always love a good challenge, though. I think that's why I like going when it's crowded, because I'm like, I can weave through these people, and I'm going to get the last milk.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh, my gosh. Is that actually what you think? Because that explains your vibe when you get there. Because you're so stressful when you get there.
I mean, I don't think it's like what I...
No. But
like it's
your
not
psyche,
the reason
like
I go.
deep down.
But deep down when I'm there, I'm like...
No, yeah, and you like weave through people, and I feel like I'm like following behind, and we've now given her the responsibility of cart pusher because she knows how to weave through it.
I do.
And if she doesn't have the cart and I'm behind her with the cart, I'm not aggressive enough to push through people.
Yeah.
So now you push the cart every time. I don't know.
So it sounds like we just need to go grocery shopping at 2 p.m. on a Monday.
Yeah, that would work. That would work pretty well for me, actually. Except for I work Mondays most of the time.
Perfect.
Bummer. But isn't that interesting though? That I literally.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird, right?
Yeah. But you're such a people person.
I know. I thought I had another point to add to it because that was kind of nothing, but that is what I've been thinking about all day. Just as far as the nothing thoughts go. What have your nothing thoughts been?
Well, I have two. One of them has come up since we started the podcast, but my original one was just about seasonal decor. And
I think I'm bothered that I didn't have a punchline or any point to mine. It just feels so stupid now.
That's what's on your mind.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
I thought I'd have like a little like comedy. I thought it was like to try to be like stand-uppy about
Not
it.
everything has to be a funny joke, babe.
No, that was definitely not funny or a joke. But yes.
No, so mine's like about seasonal decor because I've been sitting here just like looking around the house and like they really get me.
Who?
The
Hallmark?
Stores, the stores. Like I decorated for Valentine's Day.
Now
So
I'm
everything in our house right now is pink. And I've got this pink blanket. I'm wearing pink. I'm a pink girly through and through.
That's nothing to do with Valentine's Day.
Target just dropped a new line of
Irish
spring decor for Easter.
Okay.
And all I want to do is buy it. And I'm like, but they drop new things every year. So like I feel like stores, wow, this is getting deep now. I feel like corporations.
Oh, late stage capitalism. Let's get into it.
I feel like corporations like purposely like plant seeds in your brain throughout the year. So that you always desire more decor. Do you feel that way?
I'm feeling a little less bad about what was on my mind. Yeah, I think stores do want to keep selling us stuff for sure. I think that's one of the main goals. I think that's one of their main things for sure.
Perfect. So we're moving on from that. My second thing on my mind is
I crushed it.
All I've been
This is the segment?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're doing great.
Yeah, all I've been thinking about is pinned messages. It's my biggest pet peeve when people have pinned contacts.
Oh, do you want me to unpin?
No, you can pin me.
Okay.
That's okay. But like that, no.
I'm unpinning.
No, please no. Don't unpin me.
Fine, because I think
But I just mean the aesthetic of it. And how everything's a different profile picture.
I just did this today.
And you're going to click the wrong person.
No, I'm worried I'm going to miss stuff. Because it's kind of just like a bunch of pictures and chaos. And if like there's a little text bubble, I'm worried I'm going to miss some stuff.
Everyone I know.
Not from you though, because you only message or
of course,
message
Facebook
me.
Messenger.
Yes.
But like it just looks, it stresses me out. Like, and it doesn't look aesthetic.
It looks horrible. I won't show my phone screen and everyone because then there's messages there with emails and stuff. But like,
you could just screenshot these little contacts.
This is ridiculous.
It's horrible.
This looks terrible.
So it's been bothering me since you showed me your phone.
I might undo it.
Yeah. So that's what's on our mind this week.
Wow. I think I hate that segment.
No, I love it. It's funny. What did you think it was going to be? A punchline?
I thought it was going to be like a fight. Like you have a little bit to talk about and I have a little bit to talk about.
Well, we can do bits one week, but on my mind this week was capitalism. So what about it?
Okay, sweet.
All right. Segment number 2.
Corporatism.
What we're eating. That's what it is. WWE. What we're eating.
Where on the board is that?
WWE.
Oh, you wrote every day. Wow. Good for you.
So I always find it interesting to hear what other people are eating.
That's fair.
All the
I
time.
get that.
So here's what we ate this week. A week ago today, we went to the movie theater. And so I can't remember what we ate for dinner, but we ate popcorn at the movie theater. Last Tuesday.
Most memorable meal of the day.
Last Tuesday, we went to my parents' house and we had some like chicken with rice. It was like buttered chicken, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Some naan.
It was HelloFresh, our future sponsor.
And Wednesday night we had some friends over and I made homemade kava bowls from Trader Joe's. If you've not been to kava, you got to go. And if there's not a kava in your town, that's such a sad day. So basically what I do is I get rice.
We went to kava? Oh no, we made kava.
I made kava. I get brown rice and arugula. Mix that together. I get some pre-marinated chicken from Trader Joe's. I could also marinate it myself, but I don't have time for that.
No, but the pre-marinated chicken is gas.
It's
so good.
So we got some pre-marinated chicken. I cooked that up and then put that on top of the bowls. And then we top it with corn, tomatoes, cucumber, tzatziki, feta, and hummus. And it is quite good. So that's what we ate on Wednesday night.
We're kind of just going through one thing a day.
Thursday, yeah, I'm not doing lunches. I'm mostly meeting dinners.
Solid. Okay.
Yeah. Thursday, we went to our young adults group and they catered Qdoba. So we had a little nacho bar.
Shout out to Faith Young Adults.
Ooh. Oh, Friday? Oh, Friday.
So hard to read from here.
Wait.
Getting old.
Hold on. What does that mean?
What? Frozen meals. Popcorn.
Well, on Friday, I cooked a Trader Joe's frozen green chili meal.
Oh, and I ate popcorn for dinner. A common theme in my life.
No, because on Friday you didn't go to the movie. Popcorn was Saturday.
Yeah, so.
Again.
What did I eat Friday?
Did you see your family on Friday?
This last Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I went to Cece's. I ate 11 pieces of pizza, 4 breadsticks, a couple drinks, and no, that's
extra
it.
Points if you can guess what Zach was drinking at Cece's.
Water.
That's gonna throw everyone off because you said you didn't like drinking water.
That's true. That is true. It was unenjoyable for sure.
Saturday you had popcorn at the movie theater, and I went to Yard House and had a burger.
This is gonna be good for me as I realize what I eat in a week. This is a good audit for me.
And then Sunday,
I'm really taking it in.
Sunday, I made some pasta from Trader Joe's. If you've not had an idea, we eat a lot of Trader Joe's. So I made some pasta with some chicken strips, some spicy red sauce, and we put some feta on top. And it was delectable.
It's like the only store we go to. If we eat at home, it's from Trader Joe's. Or Built Puff protein bars from Costco.
So if you ever want to see, us make a meal or want our recipes or anything else, let us know. But we'll keep telling you what we eat.
Or want to know how I eat so much popcorn, just hit me up. Let me know if you're interested in that.
All right. Category number 3. What are we doing this week? Wait, is that what are we working on? Oh, gosh, more W's.
I like talking about what we're working on because we're We both don't work 9 to 5s. We both got a lot of random stuff going on at all times. And so this is probably my most excited segment.
So, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
So, we'll talk more about what we actually do for jobs, because on next week's episode, we are going to be talking about our life now, we do for work.
We have a plan.
We do. And all of that thing. So I'm not going to get into all my jobs and stuff, but I'm working my jobs this week. I am a big musical theater girly, so if you ever want to know more about that, we can do a segment on that. But I'm in a musical right now. It's called Guys and Dolls. If you've not seen it, it was a 1958. Can you look if I'm right about that? 1958. Can you record and also search? Movie starring Frank Sinatra, and it's a musical. And 55. I was close. But I'm in that musical. I'm on weekend 2 of 6. Crazy.
You got a whole nother month.
Rehearsal. I know. I started rehearsal in November for that, and it's now February, and I have 4 more weeks of that show. So I'm in the ensemble. I'm also understudying Sarah Brown, who is the mission doll in that musical. And so, I do shows a couple times throughout the week, and that's what I'm working on there. Second thing I'm working on is I am a director, choreographer, music director, for a musical fundraiser for Young Life camps in Africa and the Middle East. And so we are prepping for our show coming this summer, and I have a meeting in like half an hour for that, or an hour.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Talking about rehearsal schedules.
We gotta get this show on the road. We've got Zoom meetings to get to.
Ugh. And so I'm working on that, starting to choreograph. We've picked songs and we've cast. And so rehearsals actually start pretty soon here. So we need to make a rehearsal schedule. And the last thing I've been working on is one of our dreams is to travel the world together. Aww. And the next place we want to go, we don't know when or how or where or what.
I'm curious how you're working on this.
Oh, I'll get there.
Okay.
We want to go to Italy really bad. And so I have been doing Duolingo and practicing my Italian nonstop. Should I say something in Italian?
Absolutely.
Okay, what should I say?
The 3 things you taught me earlier.
Okay. I'll say salve,
which means
hello.
Wait, you should see if I still remember.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Might possibly, okay, without knowing a lot about this word other than when like people just say it all the time and it's annoying, it's possibly my least favorite word. I mean that in a moderately offensive way, not to Italians, but to people misusing it. It means hello and goodbye.
It means like hey and bye. Like it's like if we were
people
to say
always
hey.
say it when they say
Ciao.
goodbye. They're like, yes. Oh my gosh. That's on my mind. You want to talk about what's on my mind? That.
People misusing ciao.
Dude. Maybe overusing it. And they're not Italian or speaking Italian. They're just like
un caffè con latte.
Coffee shop. One coffee shop.
I said a
with
coffee
lattes.
with milk. Latte is milk in Italian.
I knew that.
Anyway, I have lots more Italian I could speak to you, but I've been working on that because if we're going to Italy, then I need to be able to speak the language, you know? Grazie. Oh, I said it wrong.
You.
Grazie. There we go.
That means thank you. Am I right?
It does.
Sweet. You have been working on Italian a lot, even though the Duolingo owl is
He's
dead.
back to life.
No.
He survived.
Shut up.
And they said that he took Ozempic, so he's skinny now.
That's possibly the best branding account. Is this true? I saw one today of a brand doing like a cult ceremony to bring him to life. Also, I think it's a she.
You all think I'd really let a cyber check
take
me out?
We don't want to get copyright striked.
Oh, wait, here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You all really think I'd let a cyber truck take me out?
They just jump up like that. They, them, the Duolingo owl.
The Ozempic glow up.
The Ozempic glow up.
Faking my death was the test and you all passed.
Oh, I would think we failed.
We passed.
Yes, we passed.
Anyway.
Remember they killed Mr. Peanut?
No.
So it was less effective killing Mr. Peanut than Duolingo. You'll always remember this. She was kind of upset about it.
I was. So that's what I'm working on. What are you working on, Zach?
Solid. I'm working on, oh my gosh, you were making fun of me for writing small, and now I don't know.
The first thing it says is ads.
Yes. Tomorrow. Okay, so I'm a realtor, and in Colorado. Realtor. I did say that weird. And then tomorrow we're filming some ads, and we're gonna have those going on like our Instagrams and Facebook accounts, and so we're doing some short form video, some long form video for that, and then we're also doing some marketing because we've got a booth at the Denver Home Show next month. So we're getting our booth together. We're going to do a little demo booth. We're going to have some putt-putt golf at the booth and some fun stuff, some giveaways. So we're getting that prepped. I work with a team of people, my friends Joseph and Jeannie, and we started our team this year at JPAR Modern Real Estate. So look us up. It's called Red Deer Real Estate Team. Red Deer Real Estate Group is what it's called.
Wow, you don't even know your own name.
It's because I don't say the group part very much. And so we're doing some marketing for that this week. Gotta get all that together. What else did I write down? Oh, I start film school next week. I'm doing film school online, so that'll be fun. They say that'll take about 15 hours a week. Hopefully I can fit that in. I know I'm going to fit it just fine. And then I'm also trying to finish writing my show.
Called. I said we were going to bring it back.
We're bringing it back. Co-op, and that's about a homeschool co-op. Kind of
it's
based
about capitalism.
It's about late stage capitalism, about corporatism. No, it's about a homeschool co-op in Golden, Colorado, and you can watch the first episode at some point when I post it. But we gotta hype it up a little bit first, get some buzz going for it. So those are kind of my big things this week.
Yeah,
that is what we're working on.
That is WWWO.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the acronyms.
Me either, but I think it's funny for this week.
Well, time for WWW, World Wide Web. What we're watching.
So I'm going to do these a little out of order, actually, because we're going to end the podcast by saying we're going to talk spoilers. So the first thing we've been watching is The Office. I really am... And
we're doing a good old-fashioned rewatch.
This is one of Zach's biggest pet peeve of mine. I love watching reality TV or things I've already seen. Don't know why, but they're like comforting.
And I love the opposite. And
so I said at the beginning of this year, I want to rewatch The Office. We just started season 4
but
for the second time.
But The Office always hits. It's
bringing
so
it
good.
back. This is how we started talking in the first place, was The Office.
The Office is good.
So we just watched Fun Run, if you know that good old episode. But then the weird thing about this is that my mom got jealous of us and started...
Is that why?
Yeah. And I think. I don't know.
I didn't know that was why.
Started watching The Office with my brother, and so we've been watching The Office like on our own time the past week, but then we went over to my family's house last week and then also watched The Office with them, but season 2. So now we've watched season 2 twice in 1 month, basically, which is kind of weird.
Like 3 episodes.
We're like a month ahead of
We've
them,
watched
basically.
like 3 episodes of them. Yeah, and I think they're watching it faster than us. I think they're going to pass us because we watch like not that much, and that's like the main thing.
Yeah,
they're watching.
But I literally love The Office. We were just talking about what characters we think we are. I don't know if I'm anyone from The Office.
I don't feel like I'm anyone.
Like
from
I would
The
love
Office.
to be like, I'm Pam. Like any
you would
girl
love to be Pam,
but not really.
I wouldn't love to be Jim.
I think you're a mixture of Jim and Andy.
Do. I do like saying that.
And I think I'm a mixture of Andy and because I'm the musical side of Andy.
Yeah.
And Jim. Are we both Andy and Jim?
You think you're a mix of Andy and Jim?
Andy and Dwight.
There's no. No, there's. I just don't think we cast ourselves.
Based on the first 40
I
minutes
think,
of this podcast, who do you think we are?
What sitcom couple are we? I haven't seen all of Modern Family, but I think not just because I do real estate, but based on personality alone, I think Phil and Claire is a pretty good casting of us.
I've never seen it.
You've seen the first season. I know because I wanted to start it the other day, and you said, "Can we start season 2?" Because I've seen all of season 1 with you.
That was a different show.
No, it was Modern Family.
I think we could be
Good to know
my
you just
favorite
pull that card,
sitcom.
though.
My favorite sitcom couple, Martin Short and Steve Martin.
But we both want to be Martin Short. That's
no, I'll be
not
Steve
fair.
Martin. But
oh, really?
I am Martin Short, though.
You always say that.
Anyway, yeah, let us
Never
know.
let me be Martin Short in the relationship.
Because we're not like, I guess spoilers if you haven't seen the show. We're not the Leslie Knope and the Ben Wyatt.
What about Chandler Monica?
I'm just
Also,
so Rachel though.
We're a little Leslie Knope and Wyatt.
I'm just so Rachel.
But not that much.
I'm a little Monica, but I'm more Rachel.
Yeah.
And you're not Ross.
That's why I'm married to her.
You see me
She
shake my head,
specifically says,
yes? Just kidding.
did you?
Yeah, I went, he's not.
That's a little farther on this side of the frame. That's like the biggest fighting words. Call me Ross.
No, you're not Ross at all.
On our first podcast, where we're specifically not lying.
You're not Ross. So yeah, let us know who you think we are. Other thing we watched this week, we watched Crazy Stupid Love. I had a little Galentine's night with my girly pops, and
I was in and out of the
and Zach was
movie.
in and out. But oh my gosh, how good is that movie?
It is.
We're
good.
kind of on a
I do
Michael.
love
We're
that
kind of
movie.
on a Steve Carell little thing, and we'll talk about our favorite movie later. La La Land. But of
You
course,
can see a little bit of the poster up here. Oh, you
cut
can't.
it out. But we love Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. Oh my gosh. So that movie is hilarious. I forgot how funny it is. I've only seen it like once, and it had probably been
Now
like 8
twice.
years. Now twice, and I would watch it again tonight. It's so good.
It's a classic.
So we watched that. All right, moving on to things that have spoilers. So if you are not interested in knowing spoilers for Captain America: Brave New World or Severance,
Season 2, 6.
yeah,
Episode 6, Season 2.
of Severance,
And everything before up to
and
then.
everything before then, or
Yes.
Captain America: Brave New World,
The whole movie.
then thank you for joining us. We'll do a closure later, but we'll see you next week.
But get out of here. Yeah.
That was your warning. All right, let's talk about Captain America: Brave New World first. It was fine.
It's a popcorn movie.
Yeah, well,
Honestly-
obviously your meals this week.
This is true. I feel so outed. This is really going to be good for me to know how much TV or movies I'm watching and how much crap I'm eating. So this is going to be a really, really good show that we do together. The movie, it's fine. It's kind of a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
I think they cut it down a lot in the reshoots. It's under 2 hours. It's one of the shortest Marvel movies. It's rated as the worst Marvel movie of all time. That's
I
ridiculous.
liked it better than Eternals, Ant-Man.
Let's go through since post Endgame. I think it's one of the top
and I'll
five.
I'll tell you if I like it better.
Okay.
You know the order.
Let's go Black Widow.
I would say they're tied. I liked Black Widow.
It's right there with Black Widow.
It's
for
like
me.
tied.
Okay. Shang-Chi.
Way better than Shang-Chi.
It's right there with Shang-Chi for me. Eternals.
Oh my gosh.
I recently
Astronomically better than
rewatched Eternals while you were at a rehearsal, and I like Eternals fine, but it's better. Captain America is better. Let's go Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay. That one does take the win. Spider-Man No Way Home was amazing.
What came out after that? Doctor Strange. Didn't even see it.
Didn't watch it. Not a Doctor Strange fan, so it was better than that.
Thor Love and Thunder.
Better.
Blech.
Better than Thor Love and Thunder.
So much better. Some notable shows. Miss Marvel. Couldn't finish it. She-Hulk. Couldn't finish it.
Agatha All Along. Didn't watch it.
Echo. Better than Echo.
Better than Echo.
So better than most of the shows.
Loki season 2? No.
Loki season 2 is the best.
So it was pretty good.
Quantumania.
Better than that. Gosh.
Yeah. So see, we're better. I like Guardians better.
The Christmas special Guardians.
Mm-hmm. What came out of that? Oh, The Marvels.
Oh,
Better than The Marvels.
better than that.
I even liked it more than Deadpool Wolverine. Wow, you're really thinking about this. Did you like it that much? Oh.
I like Hugh Jackman.
But you didn't like the Wolverine
We
movies.
filtered it though.
But you didn't like the Wolverine movies.
Okay.
So
we
I'm
can
confused.
talk about what's on your mind. I've been thinking about those Wolverine movies lately.
Oh, it's just I've been thinking about it.
And of course we filtered Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes. Shout out to Did Angel, sponsor us. Always filter anything inappropriate. Of course. Let's keep going. Oh, that's all the movies that have come out, I think. I think that's all of them. But yeah, Captain America, it's fine. It's not Winter Soldier. It's actually a lot of elements of Winter Soldier. It's a lot of elements of Civil War. Kind of just like AI written, smushed together.
Yeah.
I think Sam's fine. I like the cameos. It's shot
However,
really close.
It was
like for the style.
Not the Incredible Hulk, just Hulk 2, right?
It's Hulk sequel. It's literally Hulk 2. But I also like when they mix. So this is something too. I like when they mix up characters and villains. Like I don't like when it's always the same. It's an Iron Man based character fighting Iron Man. It's a Black Panther based character fighting Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's Captain Marvel based character fighting Captain Marvel.
Still just seemed
Captain
random.
Marvel. It was random, but I like seeing a Hulk-based villain fighting a Captain America. I thought that was a fun mix. And everyone's hating on that now, that it's like a Hulk 2 sequel. But I'm like, I liked that part of it because of that. But it's the worst rated Marvel movie of all time. And I think that's way too much hate. And my other theory for that is that a bunch of boomers went to see it with Harrison Ford.
Oh.
And I think they did. It's the worst rated cinema score. So cinema score works by
That
exit
makes sense.
polling. On Rotten Tomatoes, you have to have an
course.
account and like leave reviews online. But cinema score is just like people polling you after the movie, like, what did you think? And so I think a bunch of boomers.
Polling. Okay.
What did you think I was saying?
Polling?
No, polling. Exit polling. So I think a bunch of boomers went to see it for Harrison Ford, and then they left and they were like, oh, I don't like it. So I think that is skewing the movie's score to be the worst rated Marvel movie when it's so not that bad. So that's one thing we watched. Now for the real
The
real
the
kicker.
finale. We'll talk about this in every podcast probably.
Ever. No, but probably just for the next month because it's only got one more month. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. What is it, babe?
Severance. Do 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 do.
Oh no, we're gonna get copyright strikes for our incredibly accurate theme song, Mouth Trumpets.
Dang it. Severance is the best TV show ever written. We should do a whole series just a whole episode talking about Severance. It's so good. I've never watched a better TV show.
Another one you could filter if you're into filtering things.
Yes. That has such good cinematography and character arcs and just engagement with the audience. It's all my TikTok feed is. Oh my gosh, it's all my TikTok feed is.
I thought about a segment. What's your algorithm?
That's good.
Because like
Mine's
that shows
Italy
what we're
right now.
interested in.
And Severance.
Yeah.
So, we already covered both those
Crushing
things.
it. Yeah.
So good. One thing I really want to talk about that hasn't been talked about regarding season 2, episode 6 of Severance is something your brother brought up. And I think it's really important. So, if you've been watching, we know Mark is getting... Can we talk about this? I feel nervous.
We said spoilers.
Yeah. Mark is getting reintegrated and... we have Helly/Helena. We have Irving / Bert. We have all of this
Bert is
going
so
on.
evil.
And all I've seen on my TikTok is just like people are trying to get to the bottom of this. Like, what's with the goats? What's with Severance?
That is true. People are trying to get to the bottom of this.
But something Judah noticed, his brother, in the scene where Helena comes and finds Mark S. at the Chinese restaurant, the Melon Party theme music is playing in the background. And I think that is so weird. I've not seen any theories about that on my TikTok.
Do you think it could be the fact that they're just reusing the same song? Or do you think
I think it has
that's
a meaning.
way too simple?
I think
Yeah.
either like it's connected or for some reason Helena, like if the whole thing is to see if Mark S is remembering anything.
That like
think-
really like that like
Do you think Helena like played that music through the restaurant to like see if he recognized it?
Oh, so yeah, I was thinking it was just like the fact that they owned the restaurant, like Lumen owns the town, because Pibbs is probably named after the CEO Pip, because I was one of the Lumen CEOs, and then his favorite restaurant. There's like not that many restaurants in the town.
Yeah.
It seems like they all know all the restaurants. The diner is Pips, or the Chinese restaurant is playing the Melon music. Now, part of me was like, is this just the score? Because they play the score throughout, like when he's running.
But why would they play Melon Party, a very specific song, in the Chinese restaurant? You know what I mean? Like, it's not the theme music. It's not transition music. That is very specific.
It's not the score.
It's very
that was
specific
happening in the restaurant, right?
Yeah, it's very specific to, like, Melon Party. Like, it's not the
Chinese food party.
That's not what we're getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what's that?
Someone's just moving their trash cans outside.
Yeah.
We're all spooked now because
Like-
we're talking about that. We're just like, valid party music. No, I think
You know what I'm saying though? Like, that's
That's
weird, and I've
interesting.
not seen anyone talk about
I
it.
love that you brought a hot take to this.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was a good touch. I think overall people are diving. This is something I saw on TikTok. All of my theories, disclaimer, are from TikTok. But someone was just like, we're missing the point of the show because it is anti-corporatism. Like the whole show is just like about how, and how people don't deal with their grief and they suppress it and they just try to put it away while they're at work, and they kind of have this work mode and this home life mode, and how everyone severs themselves, and it's about like life, and it's not supposed to be about like all the details of this mystery, and we are all going to be disappointed like Lost, if like the show Lost was disappointing to so many people.
I've not even watched Lost.
But you know the cliche
I
of
don't
like,
know the ending.
I don't know the ending, but you know how people were disappointed in it and hated it, right?
No.
Oh, that's why I never want to
Is
watch
that
it.
just your parents' hot take?
No, that's like a thing. Like most people hate Lost.
Really?
Yeah, most people watched it. But
We should start it right now.
no, I don't want to because most people don't like it. But I think if we focus too much on like the details of the mystery and like hyperfixate on the goats versus like looking at like what the show's trying to say in the message of it, we're going to miss the point of the show, or the point, or it's just going to be disappointing because that's not what it's about, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what we're watching. So, going forward, we're going to talk about some different stuff. Like I said, next episode, we're going to be talking about our life now. What we're up to. It's kind of like what we're up to, but in more depth.
Yeah, I kind of want to go over like a day in the life of.
Yeah, like a day in
or
the
like
life of, a week
what
in the life
Monday,
of.
Tuesday, Wednesday
yeah.
looks like. I think that's fun.
And then we're going to keep going along with these little segments. What's on our mind, what we eat, what we're up to, and what we're watching. And what we're drinking. You'll never know.
It was. Dude, we're not telling.
No.
It's fun of guessing.
No, we only tell until someone. We don't say until someone actually guesses.
Oh, and then
it.
we comment back.
Yeah.
I like that. Solid.
And so that's us. This is Zach. This is Kristen. And give us a follow. Give us a like.
We'll see you next week.